All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. We've got, we're still working our way through, a bunch of these different kinds of packs. We got some double masters, some set boosters from Zendikar Rising. We've got Commander Legends draft boosters. We've got some Core 21. Let's see, we got some actual Zendikar Rising draft boosters, and still working our way through those collector booster boxes. Zendikar Rising, Commander Legends. Yeah, kind of finding some interesting cards, of course. Nothing too spectacularly crazy after some of the, the heavy hitters were out there. I mean, what are you going to do? Core 21. Got my natural lighting coming through the window, and it's actually sunny outside for a change. The Core 21 should be going out of standard anytime now. All right, so we got right off the top, we got a pack leader in foil and a hooded blood fang, long goblin wizard token for your produce the goblin wizard spell. Hellkite Punisher, the Battle Rattle Shaman, Basri's Solidarity, and Teferi's Protege. As you know, the Planeswalkers had any number of cards in 2021 to support them. Teferi's Protege, Liliana's sidekick, the Basri's kitty cats, things like that. Night Token, a Showcase Island, Foil Opt, and See the Truth. Pestilent Haze, Cultivate, Twin Blade Assassins. Couple of mana dorks there. Master Blackguard, Alchemist's Gift, Portal's Vine, Feudal Resistance, and the Goblin Wizardry. But for the most part, it's all about the Planeswalkers and stuff like that. I think the Commander Legends cards, I can start looking at those. Probably stabled out by now. Regular old Forest, a Mistral Singer, and speaking of Planeswalkers, good old Garruk. Garruk Unleashed. Probably a lore scale Quaddle. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, that's definitely one of those you want to try to whack. One of those creatures you want to try to whack as soon as humanly possible, because that can get out of control. Unless you have some other form of control. Pacifism, something to nail them down. The apathy, dreadful apathy. If you're not able to get rid of them, lore scale Quaddle right away. Anyway, on the Zendikar Rising draft boosters, I think most people are convinced that set boosters are the future, and the draft boosters themselves may just go away, or you could do what they're supposedly going to do, is basically that's all you're going to see is during draft. Swarm Shambler for the first rare out of Zendikar Rising. Enters with a +1/+1, and whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 comes target, blah, blah, blah. Subtle Strike, Highborn Vampire. Tajuru Snarecaster. Strength of Solidarity, along with a Royal Eruption. Living Tempest, a Blue Elemental. Angel Warriors, and Roiling Regrowth. Black Bloom Rogue, and Crawling Barrens. Along with full art. And welcome to Arena. All right, Zendikar. Yeah, it's time to update my list of stuff that's actually a pretty neat hit. Although, you know, these pathways and stuff are pretty cool. Rabid Bite, speaking of removal. And a token. On the Commander Legends. Not available in Standard, but, you know, you can build your own Commander decks. There's 20 cards in each of these, so, you know, open 3 of them and Immaculate Magistrate, Jury, Master of the Review, along with Eliessa, the Shroud of Dusk, and a Staunch Throne Guard and a Monarch token. But yeah, obviously, you know, your draft, these are draft boosters again, so you're drafting Commander. You know, you're going to have to crack a lot of Commander draft boosters in order to get enough cards of your particular Commander's, you know, color scheme, as it were. You know, Jury is black and red, and Eliessa is, you know, white and black. Yeah, it might not be too hard. There's Command Tower, of course. Spectral Searchlight. Vow of Duty. Guildless Commons. The Court of Cunning. Torma Desecrate. In Hamsa, number 5, the Guardian of Arashin. And a foil Prismatic Piper stand-in commander. If he's your commander, choose your color. On to Zendikar Rising, the set booster. As you know, you get your, for these sets, you get your art card, your forest, and then still no news on whether there's some sort of theme to these set boosters. Does it have anything to do with the Moss Pit Skeleton, Kargan Intimidator, Maddening Cacophony, Royal Eruption, and there's more to every story. 3 damage to each target if it was kicked, deal 5 instead. A 5, you know, 7 mana. Alright, there's a nice little morphic pool. Swampy. Skulker, Bright Blade, Deadly Alliance, Zombie Bat, Fearless Fledgling, Roiling Regruth, Ruined Crab in Showcase, he's worth $1. Luminarch Aspirant, another Jace, we've pulled him before. Poor Jace. Cliffhaven Kite Sail, he's worth $1. Remember when he used to be worth a ton? But yeah, I think that's the second Jace we've pulled from these set boosters. Beautiful Thwart the Grave, along with a foil full art mountain. Kazandu Stompers and Baloths and Falconers and Disciples. Balaged Recovery, still worth $1 or so. Broken Wings. Maul of the Skyclaves, Prowling Felidar in Showcase, foil. And a set card from Innistrad, Unburial Rites. Anyway. All right, so on to Double Masters. We had a couple of pretty cool pulls from Double Masters. Crushing Vines, Divest, Hood Cobra, Death Touch or Reach, Flare Husk, the Gauntlets, Quarter Monitor, Remember the Fallen, Sphinx, Hex Mage, Ash Barrens, and followed up by a Blasphemous Act, a champion of a Lambolt, Orcish Vandal, and Conclave Naturalist. Nothing spectacular there. Heartless Pillage, a Braid, some removal. Well, discard 2 cards. Costly Plunder, Ichor Wellspring, Parasitic Strix, Skinwing, Crib Swap. Somebody put the goblin in my bed. Thopter Foundry, Woodland Champion. Sunken Runes, a Sculpting Steel, Strength of Arms, and Cogwork Assembler. Servo token. All right, on to Legends. Well, let's see. We'll do the Zendikar Rising one. Foist. Spin through these real quick. As usual, you get a bunch of foil commons and uncommons on the top, followed up by foily full art planes. Swarm Shambler, Aghadeem's Awakening in foil. I know that's up there. Skyclave Squid and Ruin Crab again. Valakut Exploration. Territorial Scythecat and Coralhelm Chronicler. And a foil Core Warrior. That's pretty cool. Can't mess with them Aghadeem's Awakening. All right, on to the last pack of today's. It's weird. These seem fairly washed out. Rupture Spire. But as usual, you get a number of foily commons and uncommons. Nevinyrral's Disc. The Soul Ring. Jeweled Lotus. That's very nice. Full art one there. Along with Kedis, the Emberclaw Familiar. Kaidel, Chosen of Krufnix, and Kodama of the East Tree. Those are your etched foil cards. And Salamander Warrior. Anyway, it looks like the big hit there was the Disc and the Jeweled Lotus, along with Aghadeem's Awakening. Most of the other stuff's kind of out there. A couple of cool, valuable commons and uncommons. Always appreciated. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope you like what you see. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you found recently. Let me know what you think about these videos. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow for some more Perdido Key Gaming.